Hi guys, welcome back to ProForex101. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. So today I will be teaching you all a strategy. Okay, this strategy I fine-tuned myself, and it works with what I've been, even now my live analysis that I've been doing on some days, guys, that you see on YouTube. It's the same thing, but we simplified it down to a moving average. Okay. So how this works is, guys, you need to have a very simple moving average. Okay. So you go to insert indicators, trend, and then moving average. Okay, and then period will be 21. Method exponential. You apply to the closing market price, and you can choose any color or thickness, guys. Okay, and the number 21, guys, because it's part of the Fibonacci series. Okay, you will see this coming up time and again in the forex field, guys. So Fibonacci series is 1, 3, 5, 8, 13, and 21. Okay, so 21 because it is the universal code. Okay. So alright, guys, so anyway, let me explain what this how to get your head around this strategy. Okay. For starters, in this strategy, guys, if you are above the market, you are in a buy mode. Okay, and if you are below the market, what am I saying? If the market is above the 21 MA, you are in a buy mode. Okay, and when the market is below this 21 MA, you are in a sell mode. Okay, and a range can be when the 21 MA is flat like this and the market is just going up and down on it. All right, so what we want to see, okay, let me draw it on the whiteboard, and then we'll come back to the chart. Okay, so I'll show you guys a sell example first. Okay, so we'll be doing something like this. Okay. Let me draw that again, guys. That didn't look nice. So market will be doing things like this. Okay, and then we come down and do this. Okay, and then your moving average will be doing something like this. You'll be above the market, and sometimes it'll come back and then go back up, and then the moving average will start to dive down with the market. Okay, do something like this. Okay, so guys, how this strategy works is you find a fresh move, which is this move here. Okay, the way we say it is fresh is because previously we were in a buy mode where we were predominantly above the 21 MA, right? And you see these highs going higher, the highs going higher and the lows going higher, right? Which means we're in a buy mode, right? So if we do this, the standard analysis, we can draw our channel, right? We were in an uptrend. So you don't need to do this now because of this MA. You already know that we were in an uptrend because the market was above the 21 MA. So while the market is above the 21 MA, what we'll want to see is a very strong move below the 21 MA. This is what we call the fresh fruit or the fresh move. It's leg one, whatever you want to call it. It's a very fresh move. So straight after this fresh move, what you want to see is a retracement back to your MA. Okay, back to your MA. Okay, to this area. Okay, So you see what happened? We retraced back, we crossed above the MA, and then we crossed below the MA. This is your entry area, guys, right? And then you want to be targeting your recent lows, which is here, and then if it breaks it, great, keeps going on, going further, but if not, you take profit here. Okay. And when I say the fresh fruit, guys, it can be from a range or it can be from an uptrend, previous uptrend. Okay. So in a range, we'll be doing, I'll draw this again here. Oh, sorry, let me bring back the color. So in a range, we'll be doing this, and then all of a sudden we'll do a buy example. We do this and do this, right? And then your MA will be something like this, crossing here, and then your MA will look something like that. So in a range scenario, what you want to see is the fresh move come in, and then we want the market to come back to our MA and take us in for the buy, cross the MA and then cross back in, which is right here. Okay, so let's go do this. This here is not a really good example because, guys, no space to go to the top right, so that would be something you don't want to be taking, but you get the point, right? So let's see this on our chart, and then we'll come back to these drawings if we need to. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this, guys. Okay, yeah. So okay, on our charts, let's see this in action. Okay. Okay, so here we go. This is a range scenario where we were in a range before. Let me bring that same color. Okay, so this is the market going up and down, right? And then strong move north. Okay, let me make that bigger, guys, actually thicker. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So we were doing all this, right? Strong move north. So we would say we're in a range here, right? And you can draw your highs and lows or whatever, but the MA suggests that, you know, okay, we're not really in a downtrend, we're not really in an uptrend, because we've been just crossing up and down. Okay, and then when did we turn into buyers? When this strong move came in, right? Great. So what we need to do, guys, is after these strong moves, we want to see the retracement come in. Retrace, and then we cross below the MA. Great. And the moment we cross back up from this MA is your entry signal, guys. This green candle, right? And then you're targeting your recent highs. Okay. And then, yeah, so for example, on this if you had got in on this green candle, when the green candle closes above, it'll be 20 pip stop loss to 70 pips gain, which is at least a 3:1 risk to reward ratio, guys. Okay, it's very simple but very powerful strategy, guys. Okay, I mean, yeah, for myself, I don't need this 21 MA because I can see the market movements, and you know, if you're in a range or if you're going higher, if you're in an uptrend. But if you want to make things simple, best thing is put a moving average, guys, like this. Okay, so let's look at some more examples, guys. And guys, this will work for any time frame. It doesn't matter what time frame you're on. Okay, so let's look at a sell example, and then we'll come back to a buy example. Okay. Okay, here we go. So initially in this area, what is the market? What mode is this? We are okay. Let me draw it properly. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Let me do it again. Okay, what mode is this? We are in a buy mode, right? When did we turn into sellers? Right here. Okay. And then straight after that, what happened? What we want to see is market retracing back to our MAs and crossing the MAs and then again turning around, guys. In this example, this here is your signal for entry, this strong red candle that closes below the MA, and then we go down. Okay, so initially you're targeting here and then great. Okay, yeah, let's look at more examples, guys. Let's do another pair. Okay, let's bring up euro dollar, the most traded pair. Okay, 1 hour I see a sell right here. Okay, sell setup. That is initially what are we initially? Okay, this is a buy mode, right? Because why? We are above the 21 MA. When did we turn into sellers? When this happened. Okay, and what happened? We retrace. When did we turn into sellers again? When this move came in, guys, right here. This strong candle for the sell. Okay, that is when you want to be getting in. Let's do this like in a blind scenario. Okay, so let's get another example and we'll do a blind scenario where we are looking at a candle at a time, and then that is nice, but yeah, okay, let's do this. So we were in a sell mode, right? All of a sudden we turn into buyers. Okay, where we are now above the 21 MA. This gap you see between the market and the 21 MA, that's very good. So what you want to do is, what you want to see is after that the market coming in, and look at, we crossed below and we can't even close below the 21 MA. Okay, and then we closed all the way up here, but that's still, I'm not convinced that I want to buy this. Okay, because this is a red candle, it's not a proper exhaustion. Aha, isn't that convincing, guys, that I want to buy this now? We punched through the MA. Okay, we did go below, and then the buying pressure is so great that we ended up closing above the MA again, and then the next candle, next 1 hour candle straight after that, a very bullish candle. What happens after that? See, market kept going long. Okay, so let's do another blind scenario like this. These are the best, that's the best way to learn. Okay, here we go. We were buy mode, and all of a sudden, sell mode. So what do we need to see right now? We need to see the market come back above the 21 MA. Have we come back yet? No. Have we come back yet? And have we crossed it or even punched through it? No. Next candle? No. Next candle up. Sorry. Let me. Okay, next candle, no. And then this happened. Okay, now I'm interested. Okay, we punched through, we closed below, but this is not really an exhaustion. I don't want to sell right now. And then we crossed through it again. Okay, that's fine. What we need to see is a very strong candle come back and close below. Not yet. It's another green candle. How about now? No, not yet. How about now? Nope, not yet. How about now? This is your signal for selling, guys. Okay, when using this strategy. And straight after that, what happened? Bam, we just shoot south. Okay, your initial target is here, and then depending on how we approach this area, we can let it run. Look at how we just scream through it. There's no stopping this market. Okay. It's a very simple method, guys, but it's very powerful. It works. Okay. Let's look at another time frame. Let's do 15 minutes. Okay. See many trades set up on the 15 minutes. So basically, to do this, first you have to be in a range and then you break out of a range, or you have to be in a buy mode and then you become sellers, or you are in a sell mode and you become buyers. Okay. And that also comes into the idea that, you know, if you are buying, you need to, there should be sellers to give you the money, right? If there's no sellers, where are you getting the money from? Okay, so there has to be sellers before you can buy. Here there's a nice example here on the 15 minute. We were sellers, right? We'll do this the blind way. Sell mode. Why? Because we were below the 21 MA, and then every time we came back to this 21 MA, we've been rejected to the south, right? When did we turn into buyers? This here, guys, is also an entry, but I wouldn't want to go for this. I would like for the market to move away from this 21 MA and then come back to pick us up, kind of a thing. Okay, so what happened here? We went strongly north. Okay, great. So we just turned into buyers. This is a good sign. We just turned into buyers. Look at this gap between the 21 MA and the market. Very strong, long, very strong gap, very big gap. Started retracing. We came into our area. Can we see a very strong bullish candle? No. Let me go one more candle. Oh, can we see a very strong bullish candle? Yes. I would gain an entry here. Okay. Let's see what happens next. We came back a little bit down, but that's fine, guys. If you keep your stops, you know, 20 pips is all the way. Whoa. At least you need at least minimum 20 pips, right? It's all the way down here. That's fine. And then this is your buy signal again. Oh, sorry. The only problem is when you're on a lower time frame, guys, there's no space to play, in the sense there's no, like, you know, I said your initial target should be a recent high. So when you're on a lower time frame, you can't do that. So yeah, then you're taking a risk. That's why they always say, you know, on lower time frames it's more risky, because you don't know if it's going to break through and continue. This did, but you don't know this. That's why when you're on the 1 hour, 4 hour, you have space from this MA back up to your recent high, so you can either scratch the trade if it's not going in your favor, or you make a profit and then let the rest run. Okay, guys. So yeah, keep going. So that's why it'll work on the 15 minute also, but only thing is it's more risky. Okay, guys. Let me clean that out. So I think we've looked at buy scenarios, sell scenarios, right? And then a scenario where we came from a range to a buy. Okay, so let's look at another time frame. Maybe look at the daily. It'll work in the daily also, guys. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We were in a buy mode, right? And then bam, and then retrace. When did we close back down? Here. In this scenario again, no space to play. So there will be scenarios that you have to leave these trades alone, guys. Best is when you just close just below the MA and then you have space to play till this recent low. Okay. Let's keep looking. And then, guys, for this strategy, the best time frames that I found was 1 hour and 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour charts and 1 hour charts. Daily also it'll work, but it just It just means that you are waiting so long for these setups to happen. It might drive you crazy, okay? Because you're basically waiting for days and days. Sometimes it might take a month for the trade to set up. So if you're on the 4 hour, 1 hour, you can, you know, do at least 2-3 trades a week. So let me do an example on the 4 hour. I see one right here on euro dollar. We were in an upward. Let me get rid of that. That's too big. We were in an upward motion, right? We are above the MA, 21 MA. We tried to come back down, cannot. And then when did we turn into sellers? Right here. And then we went. What we need to see after that is a retracement. Okay, come back to my MA, and then I will sell. Okay, can we sell in this green candle? No. Can we sell on this the next red candle? No. And then when we close below on this next red candle, that's when we can get in our entry, guys. There will be times like this where the market sidelines and tries to push back up, but it cannot go beyond your recent high, you know. So we can get an entry and then you try to go for your recent lows, but look how far this market went. Okay. So okay guys, so hopefully this trading method and this strategy is very clear. Okay, it's the same thing as what I do in the live analysis, but this is making it simpler by just having a moving average, just one moving average, and then by that you know if you are in a sell mode or a buy mode before, and then also if you're in a range before, and then also when the sell is activated or the buy is activated, which is a fresh move. Okay. Yeah guys, so try this out. I will next time I do the analysis, I'll also use this method to help you out. Okay, like when I do my analysis, normally, you know, I draw my highs and lows without any MAs, right? But it's the same thing, guys. Okay. And the MAs just help you to figure out how long to wait, you know, for the entry. Because without the MAs, for instance, in this example, you know, when we came down, oh, sorry, why does it keep reverting to this size? Okay, so in this example, when we came down, people, if the MAs weren't there, people might sell here. When we have the 21 MA, we know that okay, this retracement is not done. We still have space to go, so which means we want it to retrace further, so we can sell. Okay, because otherwise, if you don't have this 21 MA, I guarantee you a lot of people will be selling here, thinking that okay, market retrace, sell, it's turning around. That's when the stop hunting happens. The market goes to the MA, and then the sell activates. There's a lot of things happening in this area, guys. Basically, people who were thinking of selling here, they had their stops here, so they sold here, and then they got taken out. And when this move came in, everybody's like, okay, this is going to be a buy. They start buying. Okay, and then they have their stops here. And then what happens? They get taken out. So this is how the money in the market's made. But if you know how to read what's going on, guys, this is your entry for the sale. Okay. So yeah, I mean, how the market survives is taking other people's money, right, guys? So anyway, this concept of taking stops out, guys, it's a totally different topic, but yeah, just explaining it. But yeah, okay guys, so anyway, so again, let's do one more example and then we'll call it a day, right? Let's bring another random pair, CAD, okay, and then I'll do this on the 1 hour. So we have let's do another example, buy or sell. Let's see whatever comes first. there's one here, but it's not that great. We came back and crossed the MAs and gave a nice tail for the buy, but yeah, okay, let's have a look at it. Yeah, here we go. So before we were in a sell mode here, right? And then we went across the bow and then we came back down. Okay, so we were in a sell mode. That's very clear, right? And then we turned. Oh, why is this? Okay, and then we turn back. Sorry guys, 1 second. Let me. So and then we turned into buyers again, right? And when did we come back to the MA? Right here. And then we got rudely rejected, and the candle signal for the buy would be when we get this strong exhaustion. It's not a perfect exhaustion because it's the tail on top is bigger than the body, so the perfect candle for entry would be the next candle here, which is a bullish candle. Okay. Yeah, okay, one more example guys and then we'll call it a day. Keep going. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's not very clear. Oops, sorry. This is a nice trade here guys. Okay, so okay, we were in a uptrend here, and then okay, we were gonna be sellers, but that didn't work out. It went long. So again guys, like when we cross back, make sure that we cross back down before you sell. Okay, so here this is a trade where it failed, it continued to go long, right? Okay, and then strongly south. Okay, and then what? Where's my retracement? Here we go. Retracement happened. We crossed above the MA, and then we cross back down. This is my entry signal. Okay, right, this candle right here, and then again next candle tried to go back up, cannot, bam, slam down. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So again guys, if you've been following my analysis guys, if the market continues to go long, let it be. Okay, we only sell depending on what the reaction is. Okay, only if it turns around, like this example here. Well, let's do that failed trade. Okay, so you know what I mean. In this example guys, we were in a buy mode, right? And then suddenly we turned into sellers. So okay, so this is actually a sell trade that failed. So we were coming back up, right? I wanted to touch my MA. Okay, we crossed the MA, but hey, wait a minute, where's my turn? We have not gone back down. What happened? We kept going long. Okay, great. We didn't get into the trade, we just let it be. Okay, what you want to see is a strong sell signal in this area for you to get an entry, otherwise let it be. So this is a very good example of a failed trade. Okay, not a failed trade because we didn't enter. We call it a miss, or you know, we stand aside. Okay, we haven't lost any money, we're just watching. Okay guys, so always have that thought in the back of your mind. If this doesn't work out, I'm gonna let this trade go. It's not my trade. You know, even this trade that worked out, if we came south and then continued going long, fine, and then we haven't crossed back down, that's fine, let it go. It's not my trade. Okay, okay guys, so I think this was a very long session, 30 minutes already. I think enough for that. Enough of this, because I think after what I always say is after 30 minutes guys, your attention span just goes away. So okay guys, try this strategy out. It's very useful, very easy, and very if you master it, you know, it's yeah. So next time I do the analysis, live trade analysis, I'll try to explain the trade using this strategy also, so you can follow through. Okay guys. because what I did before was just drawing the MAs without any what I did before was drawing the highs and lows without the MAs. So now I'll put an MA to guide you through the trade, which will make your life much more easier, guys. Okay guys, so thanks for joining in, guys. So hopefully you like this strategy. So we'll call it ProForex101 21 MA strategy, because we're using a 21 MA, and I will put this on our forum and on the YouTube channel, guys. Okay guys, thanks for joining in, for listening in today, guys, and see you next time, guys. Bye for now.